All right, let's just jump right in. You've seen it happen, right? A public figure, maybe a CEO, just squirming under the hot lights of a really confrontational interview. It's kind of tough to watch. And believe me, it's a whole lot tougher to experience. So today, we're going to break down the playbook for not just surviving one of those high-stakes encounters, but actually mastering it. And just imagine that for a second. The camera's rolling, the mic is hot, and that is the question that gets thrown at you. It's pointed, it's accusatory, it's absolutely designed to put you on the defensive right from the get-go. The whole mood of the conversation has just been set, and it is hostile. In a moment like that, you have to realize this is no longer just a conversation. It's become a verbal chess match. Every single word you say is a move on the board, and one wrong step can have huge consequences. Your next move isn't just about the words you choose, it's about the entire strategy behind them. So let's be clear about what we're talking about here. A hostile or adversarial interview, it's specifically designed to be a confrontation. The whole point is to challenge you, to put pressure on you, and to get you to react defensively. This is not a friendly chat, it's an arena, and you need a very unique set of skills to get through it. And that leads to the big question, what happens if you don't have those skills? What happens when that pressure builds up and you start to lose control of the situation? Well, the fallout can be incredibly fast, and it can be really, really damaging. Think of this like a terrible domino effect. The second you get flustered, your main message, the reason you're even there, gets completely lost. And when your message is gone, your credibility takes a serious hit. Once that happens, your whole perspective gets ignored, and the ultimate cost is a hit to the professional reputation you probably spent years building. It all falls apart. Okay, so that's the scary part. How do we stop that from happening? How do we walk into that arena feeling prepared, with the tools we need to actually succeed? Well, it all boils down to a clear, actionable strategy, and we can break it down into 3 key maneuvers that let you take back control. And here it is, your entire game plan boiled down to 3 simple, easy-to-remember steps. First, you've got to defuse the tension. Second, you redirect the conversation. And third, you handle the entire thing with confidence. So let's take a look at what each of these powerful moves actually looks like. So your very first move, always, is to diffuse. The goal here is not to win the fight, it's to lower the emotional temperature in the room. You have to take that aggression out of the mix to create enough space for a professional conversation to even happen. You are literally clearing the air. Now, once things are a little calmer, you make your pivot to step 2, redirect. This is a real art. It's about acknowledging their question without getting stuck in its negative frame, and then you skillfully guide the conversation back to the key messages you wanted to talk about. This is how you take back control of the narrative. And finally, we have the one thing that holds this whole strategy together, handling it with confidence. And listen, this isn't about being cocky or arrogant. It's about being composed. Your ability to just stay calm and professional when you're under fire, well, that projects authority. It sends this powerful, unspoken message that you are in control of yourself and therefore the situation. So you've done it. You've used the strategy. You diffused, you redirected, and you handled the whole interview with unshakable confidence. So what's the result? What's the professional payoff for mastering these skills? Well, as you might guess, it's the exact opposite, the perfect mirror image of all those risks we talked about before. When you get this right, your message actually gets delivered. Your credibility isn't just saved, it's often made even stronger because of how well you handled the pressure. Your perspective is heard, and it's persuasive, and your professional reputation, it's secure. You've basically turned a potential minefield into your own platform. So we've laid it all out, the arena, the risks, the strategy, and the rewards. The ideas themselves are pretty straightforward, but knowing the playbook is one thing. Being able to run the plays when the pressure is really on, that's something else entirely. So now, the focus has to shift to you. Because really, in the end, this is the only question that matters. These high-stakes moments can pop up out of nowhere, and they can literally define a project, a crisis, or even an entire career. So when those lights flip on and the tough questions start flying your way, will you be ready?